listed recently on the stock market. Briefly tell us what's the experience been like.
Experience was awesome, but it had to go to a different phase altogether. Unfortunately, we had to extend for 3 days, but end of the day, it was a good closure in the interest of the investor and the company both.
All right. 3 things that you're doing to expand distribution of your products.
Yeah, basically in distribution, if you see, dairy product, as you are aware, is a perishable commodity, and India is very low in cold chain and that kind of things in India. So, as a company, we are setting up cold chain facilities across India to get a consumer's product in a right format or a right chain. Our retailer also is getting in a right format. The temperature is what it should be, which helps the consumer gets the product in a best temperature. So, the taste or the profile doesn't change of the product. So, in that we are being pretty aggressive in setting up cold storage, small freezers, deep freezers, vans, and different locations, stock points, in the cold chain.
Okay.
We have invested a lot in that.
All right. How important are value-added products in your scheme of things?
As a company, if you see, apart from a dairy, if you talk about dairy in India, 80% of them are valuing only just processing the milk, pouching it and giving it to the market. Whereas the Parag is exactly opposite. Parag, 80% of the products are made of value addition and 20% is our market. Cheese is one of the major value chain what we see. Beverage, like it's a milk, but adding value to it and giving good product shape and giving it to the Indian consumers. And definitely whey is one of the major segment which used to be thrown away, which used to be environmental hazard. We have been able to convert that into one of the most value added product in baby nutrition.
What are the 3 product categories that you feel will drive growth in the future?
Very clear. Cheese, whey and beverage.
How does rural consumption fit into the scheme of things of your company?
See, cheese would be a little bit not that big, but we have other product in which falls into cheese only is cottage cheese, where as you are aware that in India cheese is being consumed in each and every household, and in that segment we see it's totally unorganized. People are willing to go towards organized product, but the availability is not there. So, we see lots of scope in that frame that we can change from unorganized to organized, specifically in paneer and in curd also to the certain extent it is happening.
What are the 3 challenges that a company like yours might face as far as distribution in rural India is concerned?
Basically, initially the cost, suppose even if the demand is not there, I cannot say that a truckload will be there and then I will ship the goods. I cannot say consumers today I have been able to deliver and now I will come after 8 days. So, I have to consistent supply them the product, whether the potential, I mean whether the capacity is there or not. It's not here. So, that patience as an organization we will have to keep to continuously catering the customer till the time it's means we achieve optimum capacity.
Okay. Is there anything special that you are doing to engage with rural India on the consumption side?
On a consumption side, specifically we are trying to give, if you see in the, it's a mindset that like in cities you see a person buying a 1 kg pack altogether, but in a city he, because of lack of his purchasing capacity or storage capacities, he would like to go for a small packs as much as he can. So, in a ghee segment also we have come to a small pack where one time consumption can also happen with a 10 rupees pack, hardly where he can consume one time and finish it off. In paneer up to 100 grams small size also pack we have been giving them, or in slices like cheese slice for one family. In Mumbai if you buy, they buy 50 slices pack, but in rural India only 1 kid is there and they expect whole entire family is not consuming. So, only 2 slices pack is been we are catering to rural India.
How do you think the monsoon will impact your sector?
See, monsoon, if you ask me really, it's not only our sector. Altogether, the positivity definitely comes in the system. The person who is trying to keep the funds reserved, though he is having, well, since it would be a bad monsoon, he is not seeing a positive, so he doesn't spend that much. Once the monsoon goods, as a FMCG company, definitely we see people coming out, spending more, looking at, okay, in days to come, he will be earning more. So definitely we'll try to tap that opportunity that in his what are the
On the
products what we
supply
can.
side, do you see the monsoon having any impact?
Supply side, frankly speaking, not that much. Yeah, because the dairy segment instead of monsoon, it totally depends on the price driven. What is the price you are giving to the farmers? If he is being given appropriate and a best price, definitely he continues even if the bad monsoon also. Last year he has been produced pretty good quantity of milk.
And finally, 3 reasons why investors should look at your sector and in that context your company as well.
If you see dairy, if you see everywhere it is organized, but in India still it is hardly organized, but day by day it is getting organized. No doubt the margins are very thin, paper thin margins till now, but after innovation of product, we as a company are very much innovative. Like to give you an example of paneer, where a household is consuming a paneer with hardly 2 or 3 days shelf life in a fresh format. We have been able to innovate that product and giving a 90 days shelf life, which is a value addition what I feel. Apart from that, like buttermilk coming into Tetra Pak, that beverage, or other milkshakes which already companies already in pipeline to give that as a beverage we are looking at. And definitely, I have, as a MD of the organization, I am very much proud that whatever the requirement for the nutrition company for we being a vegetarian country, all that has been totally imported. So Parag would be the first company to make all the whey protein isolates and all value addition. It would be 100% substitute to import, and like pharma companies or nutrition companies would definitely like to have Parag products where there is no need of any import, where as on today imports are also not free, it has to be permit, then the duties are pretty high, and assurance of vegetarian source. There are many issues as on today these companies are facing. So Parag would be one of the best proposition for these companies to buy.